Wisp was a tiny sprite, no bigger than a buttercup. He glowed with a soft, silvery light, just like his mum, dad, and all his sprite family. They lived in a cozy mushroom circle at the heart of the Whispering Woods. His favorite thing to do was chase the giggling fireflies that danced in the evening air. One night, a particularly sparkly firefly led him on a merry chase. It zipped and zoomed, and Wisp tumbled and twirled right after it. He followed it over mossy logs and under drooping ferns. When the firefly finally winked out, Wisp looked around. He didn't recognize the tall, shadowy trees or the strange-smelling flowers. His family's comforting glow was nowhere to be seen. A little shiver of fear prickled down his back. He was lost. His own little light flickered with worry. "Hello?" he whispered, his voice as small as a falling leaf. Only the rustle of the wind answered him. He curled up beneath a large toadstool, feeling very small and very alone. Just then, a big snuffly nose poked under the toadstool. It belonged to a badger with a very grumpy face whose name was Barnaby. "What are you doing under my favorite thinking spot?" Barnaby grumbled. Wisp trembled. I'm lost." He squeaked. "I can't find my family's light." Barnaby the badger huffed and puffed. He tried very hard to look cross, but he saw the little sprite's flickering light and his heart softened. "Well, sitting there shivering won't help," he said, his voice a little less grumpy. "The woods are big and I don't know much about sprites, but you can stay in my warm burrow until morning." Wisp felt a tiny spark of hope. He followed Barnaby to a snug hole under an old oak tree, and the badger gave him a tasty berry to eat. It was kind, and Wisp felt a little bit braver. The next morning, the sun dappled through the leaves. Barnaby led Wisp to the tallest tree in the woods. "Professor Hoot will know what to do," he said. "He knows everything." High on a branch sat a magnificent owl with eyes like big golden moons. "Hoo, hoo, a lost sprite, you say?" The owl said in a deep, gentle voice. Wisp explained all about his mushroom circle and the glowing lights of his family. Professor Hoot blinked his big eyes thoughtfully. "I believe I know the place," he hooted. "It is beyond the babbling brook and through the meadow of moon daisies. But the journey is long for one so small." Just then, a tiny field mouse with twitchy whiskers popped his head out of a hole. "I can help," squeaked the mouse whose name was Squeaky. "I know all the secret paths and tiny tunnels." So their adventure began. Professor Hoot flew high above, calling out directions. Barnaby the badger cleared prickly brambles from the path with his strong paws. And little Squeaky the mouse showed Wisp the quickest ways through the long grass. Wisp didn't feel so scared anymore. He had friends to help him. As dusk began to fall, they reached the top of a small hill. Professor Hoot pointed a wing. "Look there," he said softly. In the valley below, Wisp saw a beautiful, soft, silvery glow. It was the light from his mushroom circle. It was home. "My family," he cried, his own light shining brighter than ever with joy. He zipped down the hill as fast as his little wings could carry him. His mum and dad rushed out to meet him, hugging him in a warm, glowing cuddle. They were so happy to see him. Wisp turned back and waved to his new friends on the hill. Barnaby gave a grumpy wave back. Professor Hoot gave a wise nod and Squeaky wiggled his nose, Wisp knew he would never forget their kindness. That night, snuggled safely in his mushroom bed, Wisp's light glowed steadily. He had been lost and scared, but he had found his way. He had learned that the world was big, but it was also full of kind friends waiting to help. And that, he thought as he drifted off to sleep, was the most wonderful light of all.